Oh, I'm stuck on.
Sorry. Are we live? Okay. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go to YouTube real quick and make sure we have audio and such. Hear that?
Yeah.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right, we are getting ready to play ball here. We got Brittany Mayer starting off for Dunkerton. This is Baxter versus Dunkerton. Brittany Mayer is leading off and playing left field. Alex Mayer is batting second, and the shortstop, Hannah Fetkuther, is playing center field, and she wears number 11. Batting fourth, number 18, Peyton Smith, and she is the pitcher. Batting fifth is Jordan Chrisman. She wears number 10 and is at first base. Bella Baranobis is batting sixth, and she is number 8, playing left field. Kaylee Jasper is playing third base, wearing number 5. Brooke Bockenstead is the catcher and batting 8th. Kaylee Garrison is batting 9th and playing second base. For the Bolts is leading off Lily Van Sice, batting second. Allie Paget. Mandy Seelover, the shortstop, batting third. Lydia Pierce, third baseman, batting fourth. Batting fifth is Emmy Toon, playing first base. Allison Coline playing second base. Next is Claire Shanks, the right fielder. That's the pitcher, number 4, Kinley Beathers, and number 16, center fielder, Ellie Toon. It's a senior night here at Baxter. The Baxter Bolts versus the Dunkerton Raiders. And it's national anthem time. All right, we are getting ready to play some ball here. We got senior night here at Baxter. This is the Baxter Bolts versus the Dunkerton Raiders. We have 4 seniors on the team. We have Allie Paget behind the plate. Ellie Toon will play center field. Lily Van Sice will play left. And Kinley Beathers will pitch tonight.
We're missing one.
4 seniors.
And they're 5?
Isn't there 5? I thought there were 4.
Who we miss?
I don't think we're missing anybody.
No.
I think it's just 4 seniors.
Maybe.
Huh?
Yep.
Oh, Allison Coline.
Allison
Coline, the second baseman. So you're right, 5 seniors. This is what lack of preparation does to you, Hudson.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is Hudson Beathers, our Jimmy replacement. Jimmy version 2, 2.0.
Yep. Something like that.
Hudson's going to join me for broadcasting football this fall and maybe some basketball, or I don't know. We'll see, right? It's up in the air right now.
Yep.
So Kinley Beathard's coming off a Saturday tournament that saw her get hit in the pitching arm by a line drive. And she pitched actually another inning and then had to leave the game as it swelled up on her. Good news, her medical report was good. No broken bones, just a bruise. So she's good shape to pitch tonight. I checked on her earlier today, and she said it didn't look bad, but it's still pretty sore, and she was icing it all day, hoping to be ready to go. So all right, we got we're in good shape here, aren't we?
Yep.
So you'll have to bring up that scoreboard to start doing that stuff right away.
I was.
So, okay.
Yep.
All right, there's the throw down to second from catcher Allie Padgett, and we're gonna get things going here. Brittany Mayer is going to lead us off. And I always apologize to anybody listening from the other town. I am sure I will butcher your names. Brittany Meyer playing right field, leading off here for the Dunkerton Raiders. Here's the first pitch from senior Kinley Beathards. It is a strike on the inside corner. It has to be active, so click it. There you go. You want it like shrunk?
Yep.
Go up here.
Okay.
There you go. That one must have been a ball. You want to add a ball. All right, so 1-1 here to Meyer. She fouls that one off behind the catcher and make it 1-2. That one, the 1-2 in the dirt, make it 2-2 here on Dunkerton's leadoff. Here's the 2-2 from Beathards. Swing and a miss, ball is dropped. Allie will have to get that out at first, and she does. Strikeout 2-3 to start this game off. And that will bring up Alexis Meyer, the shortstop for tonight.
The sun's out tonight. It's hot.
Oh boy, it is, isn't it? Not as bad as it was there a couple weeks ago, but
Yeah.
first offering is a little high from Beathards. 1-0. Next up, grounder to Lydia Pierce. She's up and over and gets the out. Good start here for the Bolts. Kinley Beathards has got the first two out here. The first one on a strikeout, the second on a grounder to third. That went 5-3 on the putout. That brings up Hannah Fedkether. Really hope I'm saying that one right. First one in the dirt, blocked by Padgett. Two down here in the top of the first on senior night in Baxter. Oh, that one's also in the dirt. Kinley's having a little bit of trouble finding her grip tonight, I think. She got hit right in the forearm, didn't she, Hudson?
Yeah, it was hard for her to twist her arm, but
Yeah.
I think the icing she did today helped.
I'm sure it was difficult to grip the ball, too, for her.
Yeah.
That one's high, makes it 3-0. Right? Yeah. Four pitch walk here for the third batter. Kinley's going to have to come right at Peyton Smith here. Peyton is the pitcher for Dunkerton. Cleanup hitter. She comes to bat with 1 on and 2 outs here in the top of the first, excuse me. Grounder past third, foul. Nice play by the third base coach over there. Here's the 0-1 from Kinley. Swung on and missed. Nice block there by Allie to prevent the runner from advancing. 0-2. Change up. He called strike 3. Must have got the outside corner. I was just getting ready to say it was outside, but he liked it and rang her up for the 3rd out and Kinley's 2nd strikeout of the night. The Raiders leave 1 on, and the Bolts will come up to bat in the bottom of the 1st. Click on that. Click on anywhere on that window to activate it, and we'll be right back after this. Shift A. You got it. Do you click over there?
Yep.
Click. Now shift A. All right, the Bolts are getting ready to bat here in the bottom of the 1st inning. Lily Van Cise, tonight's left fielder, will lead off. Senior Lily Van Cise. It is senior night, followed by another senior, Allie Paget. 5 seniors in total here for the Bolts.
Took us a while to count that.
Tonight for senior night, we've been doing walk-up songs all year, but tonight the parents got to pick out the walk-up songs for their seniors, so we'll see what everybody picked out. Here's the first pitch from Peyton Smith. It's slow grounder to shortstop, and she's good up and over, gets Lily Van Cise out. That was Alexis Meyer. And that'll bring up Allie Paget with bases empty. 1 out. Hi there.
Is she going to be upset about that?
Her walk-up song was Wooden Heart by Elvis Presley. Went #1 in Europe. I know. It is a 2-0 count here. We'll hear about that one later. 1 out here in the bottom of the 1st. And Allie's looking at a 2-0 count. And now 3-0 on that low and inside pitch. We'll see if she wants to take one here to try to get on base or attack this next pitch. Peyton Smith, number 18, is our pitcher. And she is 3-0 to Allie here. And that one's high for ball 4. So the Bolts' first base runner tonight is Allie. Is a senior. We're going to see if we're going to courtesy run for the catcher. And she's not. This is senior night. She probably gets to run for herself.
Yeah.
She loves to run bases, so.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, Mandy Seelover up next. The junior shortstop. Played a lot of third base this year, too, and a little bit of left field. She's been hitting the ball very well. Allie steals second pretty easily without a slide. Oh, something got me. That tickled. Oh, now we're going to have a courtesy runner. Caden Solsley is going to come in for the courtesy for the catcher. So Caden Solsley is running for Allie. That's a courtesy runner. And Mandy Seelover is looking at a 1-0 count. So Smith having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone. That's 5 straight balls to Bolt's hitters. Make it 6, 2-0 to Seelover.
Looks like a strike.
Seelover swings through that one for the first strike, so 2-1. Seelover has a home run on the year. She hit it out to right center field at Linville. And Coach Toon just said Mandy's going to hit it out here. So be ready to run. And she does hit a nice single, get all the way to the fence. She's going to dig for 2. That's going to score Caden Solsley. Mandy, round second, watches the throw come in, and she'll be there with a stand-up RBI double, ripped to left center field in the gap. And that'll bring up cleanup hitter Lydia Pierce. Lydia has been leading the team in batting average this year. Right now, anyway, she leads the team in batting average. 1-0 now Bolts on that RBI double by Mandy Seelover. She sits at first for Lydia, wanting to do the exact same thing. Ball gets by the catcher, and Mandy will advance to third without a throw. All right, the 1-0 from Smith is tapped foul behind the catcher. Evens the count at 1-1 to Pierce, and that ball is high, making it 2-1. Lily Van Sari started us off with a soft grounder to shortstop, who threw her out at first. Allie took a 4-pitch walk. Mandy ripped a double to left center gap, scoring Caden Solsley, who was the courtesy runner for Allie. And a pass ball has given Mandy third base here. So 1 out, 1-0 Bolts, bottom of the first. And the pitch to Lydia is high for ball 4. And that'll bring up freshman first baseman Emmy Toon. First pitch to Toon is low and outside for a ball, and Lydia advances to second. Another one bounced on the way to the catcher, makes it 2-0 to Emmy Toon. Here's a single up the middle. Little score, Mandy Seelover. That'll score Lydia Pierce. And the 2 RBI single there by Emmy Toon makes it 3-0 Bolts in the bottom of the first, still with only 1 out. Allison comes to bat with 3 home runs on the year. Her latest one was Saturday at the North Mahaska tournament. She loves to pull the ball out to left field. She swung through that one, but Emmy got to advance the second on it. Here's the 0-1 to Coline, senior Allison Coline. And that one hits off her left shoulder blade, and she's going to advance to first. That is not a nice senior day present.
Not at all.
Now 8th grader Claire Shanks will come up to bat with 2 runners on, still just 1 out. One of the more consistent hitters this year, putting the ball in play. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes the ball, and both runners are going to advance on the pass ball. Inside, ball 2. You don't hear me at all? Seriously?
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Good?
Yeah, you're really hot. One of you is hot because it's buzzing.
Okay. I'm pretty hot. Caliente.
We missed one. I think it was a strike is what them said.
Okay. There's another one.
It's 2-2. 2-2.
So Claire trying to do some damage here with 2 runners on. I'm going to go back to where we were because I can barely hear myself now. Outside, ball 4.
Oh, I missed a ball.
So it must have been 3-2, huh?
Something.
That brings up senior Kinley Beathards. Now this is Kinley's first plate appearance in quite a few games. Who picked that one?
I think my mom.
Yeah?
Mom picked that one.
Well, I don't think your dad would have.
Nope. He would have picked some country song or something
Yeah.
like that.
Bases loaded. So I started to say Kinley has not had many plate appearances lately. She's been bothered by a sore right shoulder. And you see some of the K-tape sticking out there. She's been so valuable on the mound that we've had to bat for her. But before that, she was hitting the ball really well. So see if she can get her timing back here after several days off.
Yeah. So she was worried about is that she wouldn't have her groove because she'd been out of it for so long.
Getting the inside scoop here from her brother, Hudson. That one's outside. That's going to score a run on the pass ball. We'll call that one actually a wild pitch. All runners advance, scoring Emmy Toon, making it 4-0 here, Baxter Volts. And 3-0 to Kinley. She may not get a chance to get her groove back here.
Still only 1 out.
4 straight balls. Good save there by the catcher, though, to avoid scoring another run. And that brings up center fielder Ellie Toon. We're going to have a runner here for the pitcher. That's Addie Bonney coming in for Kinley Beathards as a courtesy. You don't understand the courtesy runner? So you can courtesy run for the pitcher and catcher, the two kind of most stressful, especially in the heat positions, right? But the deal is, Addie has to be the courtesy runner all night now for Kinley.
So Kinley can't run at all?
No, that's not true. But if there's ever going to be a courtesy runner, it has to be Addie.
For Kinley?
Yeah, for Kinley, it has to be Addie.
And the same for Allie, it has to be Cadence.
Right.
All right.
So this is Ellie Toon, bases loaded, 1 out here for the Bolts, already up 4-0, and she sees a strike on the inside corner. So then if Addie ever comes into the game as a position player, then Kinley has to run for herself from that point on.
I see.
That's a high one over the catcher's head, and that's going to score Allison Coline, and all runners move up.
5-0. Is there not a 5-run rule?
No,
No.
not in varsity.
I don't pay attention very much to these games, I guess.
That one low and inside makes a count 2-1.
We have 3 smaller ones, and then we still have to play 3 family ones.
Here's the 2-1 to Ellie Toon. Ump likes that one. Evens the count at 2-2. Throw down to Claire there. Throw down to third to try to get Claire off the base. Didn't work. So here comes the 2-2 from Smith to Ellie Toon, and that one's inside, filling the count. That count is so full, cannot hold another number.
You're right.
Here's the 3-2 to Ellie Toon. She fights that one off, close enough to swing at. She fouls it off behind her to stay alive. Ellie's another senior, celebrating senior night tonight. She's been a success story. She hasn't played forever, since 8th grade, I think, or 7th grade, something like that. Filled up the center field position quite nicely this year for us. Started off the year with we would bat for her. While Kinley was batting, we'd bat for Ellie, because she just, she hadn't played so long.
Yeah.
She wasn't comfortable with the plate, but through a lot of at-bats in the JV games, she has gotten her timing down, and she's become a really good weapon for the Bolts. This is Lily Van Sice. This is her second time up. We're at the top of the order for the Bolts. Bolts have batted around 5-0, 3 people on, and 1 out here in the bottom of the first. I guarantee you Lily's up there thinking, I do not want to make both outs so far in this inning.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She hit the ball, I think, first pitch of the game.
She did. Yep.
Hit the ball to the shortstop, and shortstop got her out at first. It was a nice play, nice throw. And now she finds herself ahead in the count, 2-1. Two and 1 here to Lily Van Sice. Base is full. And she watches that one go outside. 3-1. Gotta think she'd be aggressive here. Anything close, she's gonna try to attack and get some RBIs here.
Maybe even a home run.
She hasn't hit one yet this year, but she definitely has the strength for it.
I think so. That
That one is not gonna be it though. That's gonna walk in a run, so she'll have to settle for 1 RBI. They played the wrong song for Allie there. We need some Elvis.
Oh, looks like we're taking a timeout.
Yep, looks like we're going to change pitchers. So Allie will have to face a new pitcher. So let's get the new lineup here. The shortstop, number 1, is going to go to the mound. The pitcher, number 18, is going to go to third base. And number 5, Keely Jasper, will go from third to short.
We sit here in awkward silence while we wait for her to.
Well, she gets her warm-up tosses. We could go view some ads, but I think we'll just stay here. We do want to say thank you to the companies and people that have sponsored us all year. We will be coming around in August to try to find new sponsors for the following year. So if anybody wants to sponsor the broadcast, you can get your picture up there. So the way we do it is it's $50, one-time fee, and that gets you sponsorships for the entire school year. So all the way from football, volleyball, cross country, all the way to the summer sports, baseball, softball. So, and we'll just play it as many times as we can throughout any of those sports. We use that money to buy new headphones, buy new equipment if we need it.
And more.
I don't know, yeah. So Allie, this is her second time up. She walked the first time on 4 straight pitches, bases loaded, new pitcher, and she grounds that one to the left side. She's going to beat out the throw. That'll be an RBI.
They must be only playing those songs for the first time, first at bat.
Maybe. All right, that brings up Sealover. She rocketed a double to the left field gap last time up, scoring Caden Solsley. See what she can do with bases loaded this time. Mandy likes that pitch and grounds it through the shortstop third base hole, and she's going to score 2. The throw goes home, allowing Allie to get to third and Mandy to move up to second. Makes it 9-0 Bolts. Still just 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
She swings.
Lydia has a home run this year. She hit it out against Colo in that marathon night that we had up there. Doubleheader that saw 57 runs scored in one night. She swings through pitch number 2, 0-2. The throw down to third is late to get Allie.
Is that Allie on third?
Mm-hmm.
They let her run.
They did let her run this time.
Good. She swings,
Strike
that's an out.
3. So Alexis Meyer comes in and gets a couple ground balls, but also a strikeout here for the second out. And she's in there pumping strikes. Starts 0-1 here to Emmy Toon. 2 outs, 9-0 Bolts here in the bottom of the first. And this is the 14th batter that the Bolts have sent up to the plate. And there's strike 3, so she comes in and does her job. That'll do it for the Bolts bottom of the first. They scored 9 runs and lead the Dunkerton Raiders 9-0. We'll be back after this. All right, welcome back to Bolts Field here. Bolts sent 14 batters up to the plate in the first inning, scored 9 runs, left 2 on. And Kinley Beathers is set for her second inning of work here. Leading off here is number 10, Jordan Chrisman, the first baseman. The 1-0 to Chrisman is swung on strike, evening the count at 1-1. Changeup popped up, falls behind the pitcher, and Allison Coline has no shot to get this speedy Chrisman.
She was pretty fast.
I was just hitting a bad spot right behind Kinley. She couldn't do anything with it. Too short for Allison to do anything with it. And the Raiders have their second base runner of the night. Kinley had 2 strikeouts in the first inning and worked around a walk. See if Chrisman wants to challenge Allie. That ball is tipped foul. Looks like she was running. We'll see. Allie threw a girl out at third on Saturday and then threw another one out at second.
Were they both on Saturday?
Yeah. High pitch. There's the throw down. Oh! Everybody's okay after that collision.
It was something.
Throw beater. Just the collision, I think, knocked the ball loose. Ball rolled in, makes it 2-1 on Bella Baranobis. I hope I'm saying that one right. It's a great name.
Foul ball. Is that the second foul ball?
I don't know. It's 2-2, right?
Yes.
Nobody out here in the top of the second for the Raiders. That pitch is low. Chrisman thought about going. Allie stopped it from going behind her, so stopped the runner from going to third.
Looks like something's going on with Kinley's wrist. She's twisting it.
Is she? She's
Maybe
probably
she's
still sore.
Oh, you did?
Strike 3 there. Oh, no, he called it foul ball. Boy, I didn't think it hit the bat, but
something.
the batter thought so, though. She didn't move. So we'll do it again. Full count here. Nobody out. Top of second.
Looks good. And it was a walk.
Yep. So that walk will put runners at first and second. First 2 have reached here in the second inning. That one rolled in too, and that one gets by Allie, and both runners will advance. That will draw a visit from pitching coach.
Looks like her wrist is hurting. So.
Yeah, I think so. Again, if you missed it, it was a line drive comebacker in the Saturday tournament and went right off Kinley's forearm. And as my wife and I were talking about, Kinley has absolutely no protection on that forearm. She went right off bone.
Yes.
She's gonna stay in the game. She's still shaking that left hand. See if she can get the grip on the ball. Count is 1-0. to Kaylee Jasper, the now shortstop, after she moved from her third base position. Another ball bounced into Allie.
He had to kind of calm this thing.
2-0. First base is open. Nice strike there. Make the count 2-1. Still nobody out here in the second inning for the Bolts. Dunkerton trying to climb out of the 9-0 hole. That ball went off. Yep, that's a dead ball. Second base ump saw it right away. The batted ball went off of the batter while she was still in the batter's box, so that is a dead ball. Counts as a foul ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause didn't she
So
swing?
that'll be 2-2. Good catch there by the second base ump. Kenley trying to get her first out of this inning, and she does on the strikeout. Allie throws it down. She's got the runner picked off. Oh, God. And that's going to score a run. And coach is just instructing Lydia on that there. Once you throw it one time, you are out of the rundown. You go back to the end of the line and try again. So Dunkerton gets on the board, 9-1 here. Should be one out. That strikeout happened, right? A little bit ago. That was a strikeout that led to all that whole nonsense there, yeah.
Good catch. You're not a catcher. I just think I'm so funny. What was that?
That was a ball. A little bit high. Made it 1-1 or 2-1? 1-1? We'll see.
2-1.
That was a ball in the dirt. All right, here's the 2-1 from Bethards to Brooke Bockenstedt. And that is a strike, even if you count at 2. Nice job. That one skips in and will run the count full. Kinley trying to get out of the second inning here, giving up only the 1 run. Here's a slow roller to the shortstop. Mandy has it up and over. That will score a run, but the Bolts get the second out of the inning. 9-2 now, Baxter over Dunkerton, with 2 outs here in the second inning, and this brings up the 9th place hitter, Kaylee Garrison. Garrison takes that one low. Ump likes that low strike. Evens the count 1-1. I don't believe the third base coach liked the low strike. Here's a grounder to the shortstop. Allison Colline has it up and over to Emmy Toon for the 3rd out of the inning. That'll do it for the Dunkerton Raiders in their top half of the second. They do score 2, making it 9-2. Baxter Bolts back after this. All right, Allison Coline set to lead off the bottom of the second here for the Bolts with Claire Shanks on deck. Allison hits a shot to left field, going to get over the left fielder's head. One hop off the wall. She's digging for second, and she's going to be there with a stand-up double to start off this second inning for the Bolts. That'll bring up 8th grader Claire Shanks. And we're going to get a runner here, it looks like, for Allison. This will just be a pinch runner, and then I'm sure Allison will re-enter the game. Everybody can re-enter one time after they're taken out. But if Allison does go back out into the field, then that means that Hope Good, her night is over. But as it is right now, Hope is running for Allison. And with nobody out, runner on second, Claire Shanks, is up trying to do some damage. Swings over that one for the first strike. Pitcher Alexis Meyer came in from shortstop to replace third baseman now Peyton Smith about midway through last inning, and has really done a great job. She came in throwing strikes, struck out 2 batters last inning to end the inning. Now she's ahead on Claire and strikes her out, looking on the outside corner. All right, pitcher Kinley Beathers will try to help herself out here. She swings at a high one, grounds it to Coach Toon over there in the third base box. Falls behind 0-1. I'm going to click on the live stream and see if we have any comments we need to respond to. That ball gets away from the catcher, and Hope Good is going to advance to third on it.
Allie says, go Bolts.
Who did?
Allie.
Okay.
She's a big supporter.
All right. Very good. Who is that?
Allie.
Allie who?
Driesman.
Oh, okay.
You know Melissa Brummel?
Yeah.
Her sister.
Okay. One ball, 2 strikes here to Kinley Beathers.
2 strikes.
Yeah. I distracted you.
Yeah, you did.
The ball's outside. Ball got away from the third baseman there. Hope thought about going. Kinley's looking at a 2-2 count here with a runner on third, 1 out. And she runs the count full on that high pitch. All right, what's your prediction here? What's she going to do with this 3-2 count?
A ball.
It's your sister, huh? It's a ball?
Oh.
Oh, it's
And
a strike,
she
but it
dropped
bounced.
She's going to get out.
So she's going to,
Oh.
she gets out at
Well,
first, but it
she
does
got
score a
something.
run. So the drop third strike, Kinley gets thrown out. So it goes a strikeout 2-3 on the putout, but Hope Good does score from third for the 10th run of the game. 2 outs now, right?
You're so smart.
And Ellie Toon, the center fielder, is up to bat. Lily Van Sice stands at the on-deck circle trying to get to the plate for the 3rd time in this game already. And that ball is a strike. There's a wasp nest in this yellow thing over here. If I get stung, you're doing the rest of this yourself. Just FYI.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I do. I'm allergic, so I'm going to the hospital. And you can't disappoint our fan.
Yep. One out. One out. Oh,
What's that now?
just had like a stroke or something there.
Strike 2 there on Ellie Toon. Runs the count to 1 and 2. Bolts need to be a little bit more aggressive against this pitcher throwing strikes. Ellie strikes out, and that again goes 2-3 on the putout. So that'll do it for the Bolts in the second inning. They get a run after Allison Coline's double. Hope Good ran for her and got in on a drop third strike. So it's 10-2 Baxter. We'll be back after this. Please don't hit our equipment. All right, we're ready to start the top of the third inning here. And we will start off with the leadoff hitter for Dunkerton, Brittany Meyer. Brittany's the right fielder tonight, wearing number 2. She grounds it to the third baseman, Lydia Pierce, who gets her out on a strong throw across the diamond. Out number 1, 1 pitch, 1 out there for Kinley. Kinley seemed to struggle to find her grip last inning. I know that arm was bothering her. She's being a trooper here pitching tonight on senior night. That one's high. Lydia calls for it. She's under it. She makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 outs, both of them to Lydia Pierce. They might want to try hitting it to somebody new. So third place hitter, the center fielder, Hannah Fetkather. And she sees a strike on the outside corner. Kinley come out pumping the strikes this inning. There's another one right up the middle, and that's going to get through for a single. Kinley's got to be a little gun shy on those balls back up to the middle after Saturday. She kind of olayed that one a little bit.
Looks like there's a...
Umpire checked on her. That was nice of him. He didn't know if it hit her or not. I don't blame her a bit. I remember pitching in slow pitch in Des Moines against big guys that hit the ball really hard, and I took one off the shin.
Terrible. Oh, that's a terrible spot.
Yeah, oh man, you could see the laces in my leg. Couldn't walk for 2 days. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Man, I was retreating like the French after every pitch after that.
Oh, what was that, Kinley?
Little world history humor there for you. Apologize if you're French and listening. All right, 1-1 here. The shot to left field. Lily gets it in quickly, holding everybody to just one base. Great job there by the senior left fielder. So senior night here, let's go through it real quick. We got Lily Van Sice out in left field, senior. We got Ellie Toon in center, senior. We have Allison Coline at second, senior. Kinley Beathers pitching, senior. Allie Paget catching, senior. And Allie has to eat that one, has to block it, couldn't quite get the handle on it to get the runner out of third. 2 outs. Bolts looking for that third one. Kind of been the story all year. Get 2 quick outs and then struggle getting to the third. There's a good pitch. Makes it count 1-2. If the Bolts can hold them here and score 2 runs in the bottom of the third, the game will be over. No, sorry, 4 runs in the bottom of the third. 12 after 3. Here's the 2-2 from Beathers. Grounder to Allison Coline. Roll right through the wickets. Gets out into right field. That's going to score 2 runs. Claire gets it in quickly, holding her to a 1-base error. So that'll score 2 for Dunkerton, making it 10-4. With the runner on first. Here's a high pop-up to right field. Claire's trying to get under it. She can't quite get there. It one-hops her. Throw goes to third, allowing the runner from first to move up to second. So runners at second and third now, 2 outs for Dunkerton. They've already scored 2 this inning. Looking to add on. Ball fell just in front of Claire. She couldn't quite get there. She hustled all the way in on it. Bounced and kept it in front of her. That evens the count at 1-1. Go that way. There's a good pitch and a strike from Kinley. There's strike 3. Umpire called her out. And that'll do it for Dunkerton's third inning. They scored 2, making it 10-4. Baxter Bolts. Back after this. All right, we're ready to start the bottom of the third inning here for the Bolts. Looks like the top of the order will lead us off. Lily Van Sice, followed by Allie Paget and Mandy Seelover. Dunkerton scored 2 runs in the top half of the third to make it 10-4. There is a 12-run rule after 3 innings, so if the Bolts can muster 6 runs here, the game would be over. They scored 9 in the first inning, but they were aided by quite a few walks. 2-0 now to Van Cise. There's one right down the middle, making it 2-1. 2-1 to Lily. Senior left fielder, has played some shortstop this year and has been one of the most consistent batters, batting in this leadoff spot nearly every game. She grounds that inside pitch, makes Allie do a little dance. Huh? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lily lifts one to left field, and it is, I think, lost in the sun by the left fielder. Lily advances to second on the throw, and that's where she'll be for Allie. So Hudson, you got an update on the baseball game
All
for
right.
us?
It's 0-7 over there, and they're about to hit,
Okay.
and looked like it was going good.
So we're up 7?
Yep, we
Okay.
are winning.
All right, so 7-0. All right. Allie's first pitch is grounded foul down the third base line. She's gonna have to be a little bit more patient here. That one bounces in. Lily's gonna try to get it to get to third, and she is
Safe.
there. So Lily takes the extra base. She's in great position for Allie to hit in. Here's the 1-1 to Allie. She scores the bunt, pulls back, takes the ball high. 2-1. We will broadcast we'll run ads between the games, but we will broadcast the JV game as well. There just won't be this stellar play-by-play. Allie gets the bunt down in front of home, and she beats out the throw and scores Lily. Oh my. The umpire called Allie out.
Seems a little late for that.
And the home plate umpire overrules him and says, no, she was safe.
Oh.
So the second base ump was standing between shortstop, or between the second and third base, which is where he should be when there's a runner on third. And Allie clearly beat that one by several steps. I hope so. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
She was like where he's standing now. With the throw.
All right, so I guess that's one out. Allie does get the RBI on the bunt. And you know he knows he was wrong because he got really defensive when the coach questioned him. That's a coaching secret there. Mandy gets this one off the shortstop's glove, and she'll be safe at first base. Now to do I want to get kicked out on senior night?
That'd be something.
It's got more hair than
That was crazy. All right, Lydia Pierce up to bat now with Mandy at first. She shows bunt, pulls back, but takes the strike.
It's not more. This is more hair. This is way looking, buddy.
And Mandy wastes no time. She gets to third and scores as the ball gets by the third baseman. Lydia's sitting at 0-2 here. So we can see both first and third, right? We can see first base?
Yep.
Okay. That'll
Nope.
be. No?
Nope. Scoot over. I mean. Oh,
All right,
yes,
we'll
you
see.
can. Yes,
Okay,
because
good.
that was covering it. Yes, you can. Sorry.
Okay. All right, 1-2 here to Lydia. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's 1 out in the inning. Lydia lifts one to center field, right under the center fielder. She didn't have to move for that one. Good play by Hannah Fetkether. That's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Emmy Toon. Low and outside for ball 1. Low and outside again. Makes it 2-0. Allison Coline waiting on deck. Emmy hit one up the middle last time she was up. Allison drove a shot into left field. One hopped the wall.
3-0.
And she sees a 4-pitch walk.
Up next is number 11, Allison Coline.
All right, Allison Coline, see if she can do what she did last time. Oh, this time she dribbles it right back to the pitcher. Up and over, but the throw is wide.
Looks like
Allison is
Emmy's-
going to get to second, and Emmy Toon is going to score on the air. Makes it 13-4.
Up next is number 29, Claire Shanks.
All right, Claire Shanks up once again with a runner on second here. Feels like we were in this position last inning after Allison's double. Two outs. Claire looking to drive Allison in from second. She hits this one foul off the visitor's dugout. Oh, and 2 to Claire. That one bounces behind her, allowing Allison Coline to advance to third. One and two, 2 outs. And Claire sees ball 2 up and out. Getting heckled from people behind us here. The ball gets away from the catcher, allowing Allison Colan to score for the 14th run of the night. And the Bolts are just 2 runs away this inning from ending the game. 12 after 3, 10 after 5. Claire swings through that one. That is a strike, and the ump calls her out. Was not a drop third strike. And that'll do it for the 3rd inning. Bolts answer back, make the score 14-4 back after this. All right, back here in Baxter, 14-4. The Bolts have the lead over the Dunkerton Raiders. And the Raiders will send Peyton Smith, 3rd baseman. No, that's not Peyton Smith. That's Brooke Bockenstad, the catcher, up to bat. She likes the first pitch, grounds it to the shortstop. Mandy's up and over and good. Out number 1 for the Bolts. Kaylee Garrison, the 2nd baseman, will bat next for Dunkerton. She swings through that first offering by Kinley. The second pitch is lined to Mandy Seelover. Mandy barely had to move for that one. Just stuck up her glove, caught it. Out number 2 for the Bolts. That'll bring up the leadoff, Brittany Meyer, the right fielder. So once again, the Bolts have gotten the first 2 outs quickly. We'll see if they can get the 3rd out here without any trouble.
Looks like she's struggling.
For whatever reason, we get those first 2 outs quickly, and then this 3rd one is kind of a pain, but there's a strike by Kinley, making it 2-1.
Ignore the 3rd ball.
Ignore it.
Yeah, just it's 2-1.
Over Mandy's head and into left field. That gets into the gap and rolls all the way to the fence. A stand-up double there for Brittany Meyer. Another 2-out hit here for Dunkerton. That's going to bring up Alexis Meyer, who is now the pitcher. Here's a shot. It's going to get over the shortstop's head, bounces in front of Lily Van Sice. She's going to throw it to the cutoff. Great job there by the Bolts. I heard all kinds of communication. There was no shot to get the runner at home, so Emmy Toon cut it off, tried to get the runner at second. Good execution, just a little late. Scores a run for Dunkerton. That makes it 14-5. And Alexis just traded places with Brittany. That brings up Hannah Fetkether. Slow roller down the third baseline, going to roll foul. Here's the 0-1, a grounder to Allison Coline. She smothers that one up and over to first. Dunkerton scores a run, but the Bolts get out of it. 14-5. Back after this.
That's good. It's got the fun. Smoothly falling into place.
All right, so this is Carly Kohler up to bat now. I kind of lost where we were in the lineup, but let's see who. Claire maybe made the last out, so this is Carly Kohler.
Oh,
And
looks
Hannah.
like Hannah's on deck.
Yeah, Hannah Huffaker on deck.
So,
All right, so Carly Kohler gets her first at bat of the night. Bolts up 14-5. Be interesting to see if they also go in the field. It might just be re-entered. That ball skips its way in for ball one. Got any 4th of July plans, Hudson?
I don't know. I don't know if we're doing family or what, because usually we do, but I don't know.
2-0 to Carly. Everybody you see here to our right, we're all camping together.
Oh, well, that sounds
Yeah.
exciting.
Big fireworks display.
I hate fireworks. That is one of my biggest pet peeves.
You do?
I don't care. Well, I don't care if other people do them, but if someone at my party per se, I can't. I don't. It just makes me mad for some reason.
Wow. So you're kind of a fun hater, huh?
Something like that.
That's okay. I was told a long time ago every party has to have a pooper.
Yeah.
So we nominate you.
Yes. It's all right.
2-2 to Carly. And she swings through strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Okay, so she would have been batting for. So who was up after? Well, this is Hannah Huffaker batting for Ellie Toon because Lily Van Sice is on deck. Who was up right before Ellie? Kinley.
Oh.
So she batted for Kinley. Hannah actually has a JV home run on the year.
Yes.
She hit that one over the fence at Don Bosco. And she stopped at first, didn't know what to do.
Oh, I'm sure.
And they told her, "You hit it out, keep running." It was pretty cool. It hit. I was sitting out in left field, and it hit kind of over me, but to my left, and it was a shot. It was out by a long ways. She hit it pure. Down, up in the count, 2-1 here. And she watches that strike go on the inside corner. That evens the count, 2-2. We're in the bottom of the fourth, 14-5.
Full count.
There's a shot, single into right field. Gets past the right fielder, rolls all the way to the fence. Hannah turns around first to second, and she's in there with a stand-up double. And that'll bring up senior Lily Van Sice. And Ellie Toon will run for her. So that is Ellie re-entering the game there after Hannah's at-bat. Coach trying to get to that 10-run lead so that if we do finish the fifth inning with 10-run lead, the game is over.
Who is he talking to?
He is talking to every change that you make for a run or anything like that, you have to report to the umpire so that the umpire can go report it to the other team.
Oh. I see, said the blind man.
So he's just telling her right now that Ellie's re-entering the game for Hannah Huffaker. Great job by Hannah, though. Got the job done. Got a double up the middle. I'm not sure what's taking so long, though.
Who's the speaker for the boys' games over there?
I couldn't recognize it.
Yeah, no,
Maybe Haas?
I don't think so.
I think he's done it in the past. We need to mention Abby Jo up there in the press box, playing all the music between innings. She plays the walk-up songs. I would imagine she's going to be doing the announcing for senior night here in a little bit. So
She also does that for basketball. She does the.
Yeah, she did. She did. Great job for us.
Yes.
Still not sure what's taking so long here. That
Oh,
was
there
a
we
simple
go.
re-entry.
All right.
Are we ready to go? No, not yet, huh? Not sure what's going on.
All right.
I think Allie and Lily might be playing tic-tac-toe in the
Something like that.
in
That'd
the
be
ground with their bats. That was fun. Were you at the BGM tournament?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it was basically rained on us the entire first game, but we got the first game in. Second game, it started raining even harder, and they pulled the teams off the field back into their dugouts, while they tried to decide whether or not they were going to wait on the rain or call it. And all of a sudden, a ball rolls across the infield from the BGM dugout to our dugout, and our girls pick it up and they find a pin and they write on it and they roll it back. Come to find out, they were playing tic-tac-toe on a softball.
Oh.
So they'd make a move and roll it back to the other team, and then it got from there. They started asking each other questions, like they'd write a question on it and roll it back over, and then write the answer. And so that was kind of fun.
That is fun, yeah.
It's called rain delay hijinks, I think is what you call it there. All right, it's a 1-0 to Lily. She looks at ball 2 out wide. We finally got done what we needed to get done there. And there's ball 3. 3-0 to Lily Van Sice, our leadoff. Allie Paget waiting on deck. And she looks at 4 straight balls. I don't know what Allie is doing.
God, I love Dad.
I'm sure she sketched I Love Dad there in the dirt. That's very sweet.
Just calling her shot. Third pull from the foul. 3-run home run.
Oh, that one's too high. That'll advance the runners. Got 1 out here. Runners at second and third. For our second place batter here, Allie Paget. Allie beat out a bunt her last time up to everybody except one person. Little meeting on the mound here. The count is 2-0. That's 6 straight balls to Baxter hitters.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know there was a pizza over
Oh, yeah. So my niece is recently married, and her husband have 2 cats, and they are TikTok famous.
Oh, are they?
5 million views, and now they are making money.
No cat.
No cat.
I said no cat. I
No
meant to say
cat.
no kidding. No cat.
No kitten. Here's the 2-0 to Allie. Allie rips it left field, to the left fielder. That'll score a run. And she's going to advance to second on the throw.
Just came back.
What is?
That bumblebee's chasing Brendan. He's nowhere near you.
Holding a 10-run lead.
Isn't there a 10-run rule or something?
But it has to be after 5 innings. So if we don't score again, which doesn't seem likely because we're going to score there, and Allie is also going to score on that, and Mandy's going to get to second on the throw. And that is 12 runs after 3 innings. So that'll do it for this game. The 12-run rule for the Bolts over Dunkerton, 17-5 on senior night. So now we're going to do the senior night festivities, which I would ask you to broadcast because I've got to walk out with
Okay.
Allie, if that's okay with you.
Yep.
And we'll pay some bills here and come back with senior night activities back after this.
Alright, well, I guess I'm doing this by myself. I gotta announce all these seniors coming out and their parents. Let's see how long it takes them. Oh, here we go. First we have Kinley Bethard's my sister.
Everybody had different colors.
She going to DMAC to be a wedding coordinator. And Hannah Huffbaker's given her a present. Next we have Allison Coline. Looks like Carly Kohler's bringing out her present, and she's going to go to go get her liberal arts at DMAC and then go to a four-year school. Next we have Allie Paget.
Go Pam!
Next we have Ellie Toon with Coach Dan Toon, head coach Dan Toon. And this is her first year of first year of high school softball. She's only ever played 1 year before this, and it was in 7th grade. And she's going to Simpson. She's going for cross country track, and she just announced maybe basketball, I believe. That's a lot of sports. Now we have Lily Van Sice, right field. Forgot to say all their positions. We have Ellie Toon center field, Allie Paget catcher, Allison Coline second, Kinley Bethard's pitcher, and Lily Van Sice will be going to Mercy College to be a physical therapist. And here they stand awkwardly. I think they're getting pictures taken.
No, he's doing weekends. He's doing like mini streetcars. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, it's gotten pretty intense.
And
He's fully
well, that's a senior class. All 5 of them.
he's won like.
That's seems kind of big for us.
I don't think that. I think he's trying to teach him to backflip off the top of the car at the end and stuff, that kind of stuff. But I know that. I think.
Well, all right, that's a senior class. We'll miss them dearly.
Tennessee or wherever it was.
We'll be back.
Got it.
Welcome back. We are gearing up to start the JV game.
We had a JV team broadcast takeover, so we're just as good, but just lesser known. How do we? Yeah. What's up? Do you want to say something to the fans? You don't want to say hi? Say hi. Mic shy. I'd say camera shy, but the camera's not pointed at us.
Do you want to get a rundown of who is playing what position for Baxter?
I think you got it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Okay. Behind the plate, we have number 3, Evelyn Boothroyd. Throwing her the ball is going to be number 8, our pitcher for the evening, Holly Zaronis. At first is Claire Shanks, number 29. Playing second base, we have number 9, Hope Good. Third base is number 6, Hannah Huffaker. And shortstop is 32, Carly Kohler. Moving on to the outfield, we have in right field number 33, Emmy Toon, the varsity first baseman of the evening. In center field, we have Kaden Solsley. Pretty good, pretty young. And in left field, we have 35, Addison Bonney. She's a gem. I don't know who's batting, but it's someone. Me too. What is that from? Well, you put your microphone up and then snapped into it. No, you went like this. There's a strike.
What's up?
I have static in my head.
You have static in your head.
I as well.
That's a brain issue.
Talk in there.
What?
Number 8 delivers another strike.
It hears you.
Yep.
The game hears you.
No,
What I'm
it's.
saying is there's static in my ear the whole time.
Yes, believe us.
I think that's just gonna happen. Is that?
Count is 2-2 for the first batter of the Dunkerton JV team. And she'll swing at a high one for the first out and first strikeout of the game.
First pitch is a foul ball. Okay.
Oh, did it hit her?
It hit her, but she swung.
Oh, I don't know why that.
Thank you.
So that confusing bit was a catcher's interference, moving that batter to first base.
I couldn't even see the glove.
I can't see much. I have to bend so that the sun's behind that bar.
Pitcher delivers a ball and runner on first steals second. Successfully.
Got ants in the pants.
Ball is hit to third base. She bobbles it. Is in a rundown with the runner, who is out, tagged out at second base for the second out of the inning.
It was a good recovery after a small bobble by the third baseman. 2 outs, runner on 1, and I believe the 4th batter for Dunkerton is up to bat. Is that right?
Believe so.
I
She
don't know
grounds
what that
out
was.
to the shortstop, who tosses it to second base for the 3rd out of the inning.
We're going to move to the bottom of the 1st, and the Baxter Bolts are going to come to bat.
You are.
Working stats for us are Bailey and Brinley Chaplin, young and new upcomers. Right? She nodded.
We apologize that we have not been announcing Dunkerton's players. We cannot really see their jerseys from center field.
It's very hard. Yeah. I
Well,
think
when
that
they're
pretty much
batting,
sums
it's
it
on
up.
their back and I can't see the numbers.
Yeah. Maybe we can do a rundown of the field. I know that number 7 for Dunkerton is pitching. Number 5 for Dunkerton is playing short. Number 8 for Dunkerton is playing center field. Number 24 for Dunkerton is playing right field. Number 10 for Dunkerton is playing left. Number 15 is playing second. And that's about all I got for you. Can't tell first, catch, or third. Did I get third? I don't think so.
Number 14 is playing third.
You think number 1 is playing first? Alright, we'll go with that. I think number 1 is playing first. Nope. No, I think that was like a 6. Or a 5. No, number 5 is. Let's see, number 5's right there. First up to bat for the Bolts is Caden Solsley, number 30.
First pitch delivered as high and is called for a ball for a count of 1-0. Second pitch again is high and away for ball number 2. Thanks.
The third pitch to Caden Solsley is a ground ball hit to right field. Right fielder will get it in, but the throw will be off, and she will get to second on the pass ball. Oh, sorry about the camera moving. It should be alright. What just happened? It seems like the first base coach touched the runner while the ball was still in play. That's not allowed to, so the runner that was on second for the Bolts has been called out. But the next pitch delivered to the Bolts was a hit by pitch, and the second runner for the Baxter Bolts will be on first.
Who's up the bat?
On first is number
35.
35, 36 maybe, Addison Bonnie, and up to bat is number 6, Hannah Hoppicker.
Sacrifice bunt moves the runner to third, and she actually bobbled it at first, leaving the runner safe.
Runners in the corners, and up to bat now for the Bolts is, drum roll please, 32, I believe, Carly Kohler. Yeah.
First swing is a strike, bounces off the catcher, and the runner on third steals home. The runner on first takes second.
brings our score 1-0 Bolts. The
Batter
second-
squares that one up, hits the pitcher, runner takes third, and batter is safe at first, and while the pitcher is not looking, takes second. Sorry about that.
That's all right. You said it better than I did. And I was gonna. Up to bat now for the Bolts is the pitcher, number 8, Holly Zeronis.
Batter swings to that pitch, goes into the dirt, but the runner on third takes home and is safe. The score is now 2-0 Baxter Bolts.
The second pitch to the batter is high and away for ball number 1.
We gotta get the flow going. We keep talking over each other.
Third pitch is going to be a strike, fouled off by our batter, and into the crowd. Really? My water's empty.
Batter again fouls that one off. It's a good battle.
Count is 1-2.
Drop third strike on that one. Runner on third takes home, and batter is safe at first as the ball gets away from the catcher.
Now up to bat for the Bolts is number 3, Evelyn Boothroyd, with a runner on first. First pitch to the batter is high for a ball. Next pitch is a low strike.
Third pitch is again a high ball. Our count is now 2-1. Three and 1 down the count on the batter. Batter walks, takes first, and runner on first advance to second.
There's now 1 out against the Baxter Bolts. Runner on first and second, and number 9, Hope Good, is coming to bat.
Batter
She'll
takes
take-
the first pitch. It's caught in foul territory. Runners return to bases and are safe. 2 outs. Brings up number
29, Claire Shanks. That was cute. First pitch to the batter will be a high strike.
Batter takes the second pitch, hits it down the third base line. Third baseman bobbles it, rolls out to the outfield, and advances all the batters. Bases are now loaded with
Number 33, Emmy Toon, up to bat.
first pitch delivered to Toon is a ball outside. Second pitch is about the same place. 2 balls, 0 strikes. Count is now 3-0. Toon is walked and the bases are still loaded as number 8 touches the plate. Score is now 4-0.
Looks like there's going to be a 4-run rule for the JV game.
Is
so
it
the
a
Bolts will come
4-run
out.
rule or are we missing a run?
It's a 4. Yeah, all right.
'Cause usually it's 5.
Well, today it's 4. End of the first inning, our score is going to be 4-0 Bolts. Bolts are going to be on defense now. Dunkerton's 5th batter, I believe, will be up to bat.
First batter for Dunkerton is ready in the box. First pitch delivered by number 8 is high and away for ball number 1. Pitch number 2 is same location for ball number 2. Batter swings at the next pitch for strike 1. Count is 2-1.
Pitcher delivers a nice high ball. Batter will swing at for a strike.
Batter takes a swing at another high strike for strike 3. First out of the inning.
First pitch to the next batter will be a nice outside strike. Strike down the middle will be fouled off for an 0-2 count.
Third pitch deliver, batter swings for the third strike and second strikeout of this inning. First pitch delivered to this batter is a close ball.
Next pitch will be high for ball number 2.
Ball number 3 is in the dirt for a count of 3-0. That pitch is called a strike for a count of 3-1. Batter is hit by a ball and takes first base. 2 outs, Baxter has a runner on first.
Dunkerton.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Their defense.
their defense has
Yeah.
a runner on first.
First pitch to the next batter will be high, unable to be caught by the catcher, and the runner on first will advance to second.
Batter takes a swing at that pitch and fouls it off for a 1-1 count. Another pitch is high and away, unable to be caught by the catcher as the runner takes third. Batter takes a swing at that one, misses for strike number 2. The count is now 2-2 with a runner on third. Ball's on the dirt, making the count full.
Next
Batter.
pitch to the batter will be a strike. Fumbled by the second baseman. Runner on first is safe, and the runner on third will score.
Pitches inside for ball number 1. Catcher watches and looks back at the runner on first.
Next pitch to the batter will be fouled up and back for a 1-1 count.
Next pitch is a ball delivered inside for a 2-1 count. We're not a very lively broadcast.
What?
We're not a very lively broadcast.
Oh, we're watching.
That's
We're
true.
intense.
Another ball in the dirt brings the count to 3-1.
Plus, I keep punching my microphone. Done it 3 times.
Batter again fouls the ball off down the first baseline for a count that is full.
Next pitch to the batter will hit her in the foot for the second hit by pitch, and a runner on first and a runner on second.
With 2 outs, Baxter is looking for a stop.
A what?
A stop.
Oh.
Any out.
First pitch to the next batter will be a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-1 count.
Next pitch delivered is in the dirt. Catcher makes a nice recovery and keeps the runners from advancing.
One count with 2 outs. And the next pitch will be a ball.
Ball is in the dirt.
Fourth ball will be delivered.
Runners advance. Bases are now loaded with 2 outs.
Ball gets past the catcher in the dirt, and the runner on third will score. Runners on first and second, advancing 1 base.
This brings the score to 4-2 with Baxter in the lead. Another ball in the dirt for a 2-0 count.
Next pitch to the batter will be a strike. Fielded by the third baseman. They thought it was a force. Runner on first is safe. Runner on third will score, and the runner on second will stay where she is.
First pitch delivered is in the dirt, but the catcher knocks it down, keeping the runner from advancing. Next pitch is delivered. Very nice stop by the catcher. It is now 2-0. Third ball is up and away. Catcher again keeps the runner from advancing on a wild pitch. Batter makes contact, knocks down the third base line. Third baseman fields the ball, steps on third for the force to end the inning. After 1.5, it is 4-3 Baxter Bolts. We'll get ready to change over.
I don't think the viewers are having as much fun as we are.
Probably not. Can we have some of your jokes now while they're warming up?
Oh, me on the spot. What did the centipede say to the shoe salesman?
I don't know what.
I need a new pair of shoes, 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 probably a new pair of shoes, and a new pair of shoes. That's funny.
Okay. Any more?
We'll do it after this half of the inning ends.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll pay attention.
Okay.
Probably.
And up to bat is
Can't see the number, but I can tell you right now that it is Jadabug Yokum. And she'll take the first pitch high for a ball.
pitch number 2 is also a ball. I have to either lean down or lean forward.
Oh, the sun's just in a bad spot.
Pitch number 3 is in the dirt for a 3-0 count.
Next pitch to the batter will be a swing and a miss for a 3-1 count.
Maybe Bailey and Brindley will have some jokes. Ball 4 is delivered to the batter, and she takes first base on a walk. Now up to bat.
Number 30, Cadence Solsley.
Looks like a courtesy? Maybe? Yep, courtesy runner.
Number 13, Allie Paget. She's running. Call me biased, but she might be my favorite person on the team.
First pitch is a ball, and Allie steals second successfully. Next pitch is also a ball.
Don't miss the base, 13.
Third pitch is the ball. Allie stops halfway and goes back to the base.
Can you tell me when it's Alex turn to call?
Alex on second.
Well, when it's her turn to
She's not there.
Pitch is fouled off by the batter. Back to the backstop. I believe it is a 3-1 count. With that being ball 4, batter takes first base, and now there's a runner on second on first with 0 outs in this inning.
Next up to bat for the Bolts is number
35.
35, Addison Ball.
First pitch to her is a ball. Allie Pageant takes third, and the runner on first also advances to second. Batter hits that one down the third baseline. Allie is safe at home, but the batter is called out at first. Batter on second base advances to third base and is now in scoring position with 1 out in the inning. Now up to bat,
Number 6, Hannah Huffaker.
first pitch delivered as a ball.
You know, Hannah Huffaker, the batter right now, she's hit a home run this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it.
Ball number 2 delivered is in the dirt and past the catcher to the backstop, so number 30 will score from third base, making the score 6-3, Baxter Bolts.
She hit the ball and she was on first. First base coach told her, "Hey, you hit a home run." And she called him stupid and stayed on the bag because she didn't believe it. I don't know if that's exactly what went down, but we're gonna pretend like it is.
That's the story you're gonna make up?
That's what I'm sticking with, yeah.
Okay. Batter is hit by pitch and takes her base at first. There's still only 1 out in this inning.
Runner on first, and that'll bring up, I believe, 32, Carly Kohler.
I'm expecting a steal here. Yep, there's the bunt. Runner on first is taking second. No throw by the catcher. Again, I'm thinking of some type of fake bunt to steal. Wild pitch is caught by the catcher. Runner on second stops halfway, returns to the base. Pitch is also a ball. I believe the count is now 3-0.
3-1,
3-1. Thank you.
if I have it right.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah, he said 3-1. It must have been the one where they stole. I didn't see it.
yeah. Next pitch to the batter will be high for ball 4. She will take her base. Runner on first and second with 1 out, and it'll bring up number 8, Baxter's pitcher, Holly Zeronis.
Wish they can only score
Hey.
They can only score 2 more in this inning.
Yes. She will square up to bunt, and it'll be a ball in the dirt. Runners will both advance a base. Runner on second and third.
Batter hits that one, gets past the shortstop, is sent into the outfield. Run on third scores, and runner from second takes home as well.
Batter will advance to third safely on the third at home.
That
Scores 2, and that should end the inning.
Yeah, there we go. That's the end of the second inning, and after 2, it is 8-3 Baxter Bolts. See you this weekend, okay? See you this weekend. All right. Let's hear another joke.
Well, actually, I was thinking we should do some introductions.
Oh.
No one has any idea who we are.
I've done a basketball game.
A basketball
a
game?
basketball game.
I've done some a volleyball game.
A volleyball game. You didn't do any golf?
No, I didn't do any golf.
All right. Well, you can go first.
All right. Well, I am Corinne Paget. I am the daughter of Padge of the Jimmy and Padge Show. I do all the heavy lifting, pretty much. Only reason I think this broadcast really functions. Yeah, that's my introduction.
I like how we both look over to see if you heard you say that.
My sister is number 13, Allie Paget. She's on the... Well, she's in the dugout right now, but she was on the field a little bit ago, courtesy running. That's why I said that she was my favorite. I'm not actually just mean. All right, your turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
I am Caitlin Couchman. I am Brendan Paget, which is Corinne and Allie's brother. I'm his fiance. And that's about all I got. I did basketball a couple of times. I think one this year and one last year. Oh, I did football once, a long time ago.
Really?
I know nothing about football. The announcer was announcing behind us. I would just repeat what he said. So, there's that.
That's okay. Working with my... Who did you do it with?
Your dad. It was at Melcher.
He's a mic hog, so it's okay.
I'm way better at basketball and softball. At least I know what's going on.
You are? Well, then you must have really sucked at football.
I didn't play football. I did really suck at football.
That was supposed to be a roast, but I don't think you connected the dots.
Nope.
All right.
Now up to bat for Dunkerton is number 22.
Yeah. Brooke? Maybe? I'm not gonna say
Neither
her
of us
last
were
name.
looking to see what that was.
I believe it was a strike.
Do you?
I do. I feel like I saw his hand in a fist. The umpire, I mean.
Pitch number 2 is a close ball. Corinne thinks it's 1-1.
The scoreboard thinks it's 0-0, so.
That is no help. Next ball is out and away for ball number 2. And I'm waiting for a count from the umpire. And it doesn't look like it's coming. Batter takes a swing at that ball for a strike 2.
We think?
We think. Oh, count is 2-2.
So we're right.
Beautiful pitch is delivered for strike number 3. Batter goes down looking. Brings up number
1.
1.
1?
Brittany Mayer. First ball is in the dirt. Back to the bat stop for ball number 1.
And a car alarm will go off. It's alright, the situation is maintained.
Next pitch is swung at by the batter for a 1-1 count.
I think the batter's number is 7.
You said it was 1.
Yeah, but that was just me judging by the front of her jersey. I think the back is 7. Next pitch delivered to number 7 will be a ball.
It'd be easier if we had their lineup, so you knew who it was.
Yeah, but I don't know if they do lineups for
Next
jerseys.
pitch is fouled off by the batter for a 2-2 count.
What does concurrent mean?
Batter takes a swing at the next pitch. Strikes out for the second out of the inning.
And the second strikeout of the inning. First pitch for the third batter for Dunkerton will be a ground ball to the third baseman. Throw will be on the dirt to first base and past the first baseman. The runner will advance to second. Yeah. Next up for Dunkerton is number 3.
First pitch delivered is a strike.
Runner on second is number 14.
Second pitch is on the ground for a 1-1 count. On second base is Justina Kinzer, and who would you say was batting? Number 3
Number 3.
is Lainey Schilling.
And the next pitcher will be high for ball number 2. 2-1 count. Fourth pitch delivered to our batter is another ball.
That one looked kind of close. It must have just been outside.
Yeah.
That pitch is called a strike. Count is now full with a runner on second base. There are 2 outs in this inning. Ball 4 is delivered. Batter takes first base, and runner on second steals third.
No attempt to throw her out from the catcher. Next up to bat for Dunkerton is 13, maybe.
Ball is thrown to the dirt for pitch number 1. Catcher successfully blocks it from going back to the backstop. Runner on first advances to second.
And the runner on third will stay.
Umpire's coming out to talk to the pitcher.
I think he's talking to her about footing. I'm not sure what was wrong with it.
I'm pretty sure your feet have to be positioned in a certain way or touch a certain way as you pitch. So that's probably what he was warning her about before he calls it for an illegal pitch. Batter gets a hold of that one, hits it out to right field. Runner on second and third score. Batter attempts to take second, but turns around and goes back to first. This will bring the score to 8-5. Baxter Bolts in the lead. There are still 2 outs in the inning and a runner on first base.
Baxter can only afford to give away 2 more runs before this inning is done in order to prevent the 4-run rule. First pitch to that batter would be a ball. Runner on first took a big lead, but went back.
Next pitch is called a ball, bringing the count to 2-0. Pitch number 3 is a ball. Catcher attempts to throw out runner with a good sized lead on first and is unsuccessful. Ball 4. Batter takes first base and runner on first advances second. Still 2 outs in the inning. Batter hits ball into left field, which is caught by the center fielder. That's the center fielder, that's not a thing. The center fielder to end the inning. After 2.5, it is 5-8, Baxter Bolts.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? We're getting Culver's afterwards on the way back.
Did you say that just to rub it in my face?
We're getting Culver's on our way back.
Did you want to bring me some?
There's no point of us going to Newton and then turning around and coming back and then having to leave again.
Well, what
You
if you
see.
go to Marshalltown? And then it's almost
That
it's
is
almost like
Too much far out of the way.
too much far.
Too much far out of the way. That's an extra, 23 miles east?
I don't know.
I think it is. I think that's how far it is at the 5-mile corner. Could be wrong though. Either way, it's not south, which is the way we have to go. So
Right. But if you go there, then you'll have the purpose.
to not bring you back Culver's. You could just go drive to Newton too and get Culver's.
I could. Yes. There's no but to that.
Exactly.
Driving is a lot of work. Especially when no one in your family is the same height. I get in after Allie, I have to scoot way back. I get in after my mom, I have to scoot way back. I get in after Dad, I gotta scoot way forward.
I could not fit in Erin's car. Like she has
Does she
so
drive?
far. She has it so far forward. Like I got in to move it, and I could not fit my knees in there. So
When I get in after Allie, I hit my knees on the dash. Not even the steering wheel, the dash.
somehow Brendan and I must sit the same way because we never have to move it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean we're both long-legged, so apparently somehow it still works because we never have to move it when we switch.
Plus, you drive like,
Yeah.
all chill.
I'll chill.
First up to the bat for the bottom of the third and Baxter Bolts is number 3, Evelyn Boothroyd.
Bottom of the third. I was bottom of the second.
No. I think you're wrong. Yeah, right.
First pitch is a ball. Batter attempted to get out of the way. I thought it still hit her, but it must not have. Is it inning 3?
Yes.
Huh.
We have 8. Forward.
Batter makes contact, hits it into the third base fence for strike number 1.
Strike number 1.
Pitch number 2 is in the dirt. Batter Gets out of the way again.
Pitch number 3.
What did I say?
Pitch number 2. It's the second ball.
I should just stop counting and just say if it's a ball or a strike. And stop counting innings too, apparently. Next pitch is inside for a ball and brings the count to 3-1. Time is called on the field for the second baseman to tie her shoe. All is good now, and we can resume play.
We must resume play.
We must resume play. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Thought it was 3-1. I missed a strike somewhere.
I did too.
Count is now full. Pitch delivered, batter swings at but misses for the first strikeout of the inning and also the first out.
Next up to bat for the Baxter Bolts is number 9, Hope Good.
How many innings did they play for JV here? Do you know?
I believe it's time.
Time. First pitch is a high ball. Batter takes a swing anyway and pops out to the shortstop. Bring up out number 2.
Next up to bat for the Baxter Bolts will be 29.
20. Yep.
Yeah. Claire Shanks.
First pitch delivered, she swings at. Ball is almost caught by first baseman. Hits off her glove. Second baseman recovers ball and steps on first to get the third out of the inning. And after 3, the score is still 8-5 Baxter Bolts.
So, since you think my jokes aren't funny, what are your jokes?
I don't have any jokes just off the top of my head.
So that's why you think I'm not funny. It's actually just because you don't have a sense of humor.
No, it's because I just don't like your jokes.
I'm trying to think of... Hold on. Gotta bring up.
What do you're in Google Docs? Do you have a Google Doc full of jokes?
I made a script
You made a script.
of dad jokes. Yes. It's a reader's theater. It did not do very well, but I liked the script, so.
Does that mean you already have written out what I'm supposed to say to your joke?
No. It's a certain part of it. Oh, right here. What's the golden rule of social media?
No, what?
Tweet others the way you want to be tweeted. It's funny.
That's funny. Are you gonna say that after? Is that in your script to say that's funny after every joke?
No. Did you know that it's inappropriate to make a dad joke if you're not a dad?
No.
It's just faux pas. No, that's not as good. My new thesaurus is terrible. Not
Yeah?
only that, it's also terrible. You want to laugh at that one. It's alright.
Dude, that one is so bad.
I actually just read a book.
Did you?
Yeah, and it goes along with the script. That was rude. It's on reverse psychology. Don't read it.
First batter takes a swing at pitch number 1. Pitch number 2 is wild, up and away from the catcher. Back to the backstop for a count of 1-1. Next pitch is up and away again for 2-1 count. pitch is beautiful. Called a strike. 2-2 count. Next pitch delivered is close, but it is called a ball. Count is now full for this batter.
Last 2 innings for the Dunkerton, whatever their mascot is, batting. They've started out with 2 strikeouts and then had quite the rally after. Looks like this one will not start this way, as the next pitch to this batter will be ball 4, putting her on first. Number 10.
First pitch is called a ball. Runner attempts to steal second, and is called safe by the field umpire. That pitch looks close out here, but umpire calls it a ball. I believe it's 3-1. Is it? No, what is it?
2-0. The count?
I don't know where I am. Next pitch delivered is a ball. Runner takes third. Count is 3-0 for this batter with a runner on third.
And that'll be ball 4. That runner will walk.
Runners on the corners with 0 outs. Brings up number 22 for Dunkerton.
First pitch to that batter will be taken for a ball. Runner on first will advance to second with no attempt to throw her out from the catcher. They're the Raiders.
Yes. He was sitting right in front of you and you couldn't think of what they're called. Next pitch is outside for ball number 2. Next pitch is low, called for ball.
Count is 3-0.
I don't know. That's a good episode.
Next pitch to the batter will be a strike, popped up in the infield, caught by the third baseman. No runners will advance.
Out number 1 for Baxter.
No, I guess not.
Terrible. No, I heard it was not good. Yeah. But I heard Elvis was good. It was good. Yeah. That was what I was expecting. Oh, yeah. What were you expecting?
First pitch delivered is swung out by the batter for strike number 1. Batter is struck by the pitch. She will take first, and bases will be loaded for Dunkerton Raiders. There is 1 out, and it will bring up
Number 14.
first pitch, fouled off by the batter. Ball number 1 is delivered. Catcher knocks it down and prevents runner from stealing home. Seriously, still can't count.
Nope.
Next pitch is the ball outside.
Starting to cool down a lot at the ballpark.
It's pretty nice.
I think it's kind of chilly.
Next pitch is swung at by the batter.
Bringing the count to 2-2.
Batter fouls off. Another ball. Batter swings at that one. Ball is dropped. First base, however, is occupied, so batter is still out. Runner on third took home to bring the score to 8-6. All runners advanced.
There's 2 outs.
First ball is in the dirt. Catcher is not able to stop this one. Runner on third takes home, and runner on second advances. This brings the score to 8-7. Do you remember how many they started with?
5.
5. So they can score
2 more.
2 more. Next pitch is also in the dirt. Oh. Catcher blocks that one. However, pitcher falls. They're taking time to check on her now.
Looks like something's wrong with her shoes. Takes her glove off to fix it. Looks like the pitcher is okay and will stay in the game. The 2-0 count. I think we're missing a happy birthday video. That's okay.
Next pitch is another ball to bring the count to 3-0. Next ball delivered is ball 4. Gets away from the catcher, and the runner at third takes home. The score is now 8-8 with 2 outs in this inning. Runner on first base. First pitch is in the dirt. Runner on first takes second with no attempt to throw her out. The runner on second scores. It will be the end of this half inning. Next pitch is high and away for ball number 2. You're not talking anymore.
I'm not. I realized that.
You just stopped.
Stop not talking.
No, it's me. You stop talking.
Next pitch to the
Next
batter.
pitch, he calls a strike. Sorry. I didn't know if you were going to start again or not.
I was talking.
Sorry. Go ahead. This next one's yours.
All right. Next pitch to the batter will be a ball in the dirt. The runner on second will advance to third with no attempt to throw her out from the catcher. The ball got away from her. We don't have to talk.
Fine.
1 every other minute.
Batter takes a swing at that pitch and knocks it out of play behind her for a count. That's 3-2.
Normal people call it full.
I usually do too, but the way I was going to say it was not going to sound right. Next ball is high for ball 4. Okay, there we go. Ball 4.
Runners in the corners, bringing up number 24 for the Dunkerton Raiders.
2 outs. We're going to look for the runner on first to steal second to put both runners in scoring position.
Though if the runner on third does score, it will be the end of this half of the inning due to the 4-run rule.
First pitch is called a ball. And as guessed, runner off first takes second. Next pitch, batter knocks out of play. Next pitch is in the dirt. A good stop by the catcher for a 2-1 count. You didn't want to go join in on that back there?
I am embarrassed that I can hear them from 100 yards away with headphones on, and I'm just looking at everyone that's looking at them.
Next pitch is called for a strike. Count is 2-2. They said it's for Cousin Tim, but I don't know who that is.
I don't know where he is in the lineup.
Next pitch is low for a ball. The count is full. Runner still at first and second. Second and third.
Counting.
Batter gets a hold of that one. Pitcher fields it and throws the runner out in time to end this half inning. After 4.5, it is 8-8. Tie ball game.
Oh, I don't think the first video was good enough.
Or it's a really long video. Maybe they're just looping happy birthday.
For those of you who can't hear what we can hear, my family is sending a video to a cousin of mine named Tim, who just turns 60 this upcoming weekend. Their plan, because they thought it'd be funny, was to sing Happy Birthday really, really, really poorly. And I think that they're doing really well.
Yeah, the whole
To their standards.
ballpark back here is watching them do it too.
Yeah.
So
It's impressively terrible. And I can't hear anyone but my mom, and that's what scares me the most. Oh. Anyways, I got another joke for you.
okay, let's hear it.
This one's it's less of a joke more than it is an actual telling. But you'll probably laugh at me.
Are you about to tell me the utopian train driver joke? Or the Ethiopian? Is it Ethiopian train driver?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, never mind. Continue.
We'll get that back to that one. No. So my favorite word is actually drool.
Okay. Weird, but okay.
Yeah. That's why it's weird.
Okay.
Yeah. It just I don't know. I just like it. It just rolls off the tongue.
Wow.
That one is funny. That one is very funny. It kind of like it's a good joke.
Are you
You
still
know.
looking at your script?
I am now again. Yeah. But I'm only picking the good ones.
All right, up for Baxter is
Number 33, Emmy Toon.
first pitch is fouled off for strike number 1. Next pitch is in the dirt. Count is 1-1.
touched my microphone again.
Next pitch is also called a ball. Count is 2-1.
Looks like the umpire doesn't like something that the pitcher's doing. It looks like she's bringing her glove hand and ball hand together twice, which is illegal.
Yep.
I think.
Yes.
Go, I will give her a little warning.
Next ball is called a ball for a 3-1 count. I'm starting to get worse as we go on.
You're getting worse?
I can't count. Can't call balls and pitches.
It's a good thing you're not an umpire.
Oh, but I am. Team makes contact, hits it to the shortstop, who bobbles it and is not able to throw her out time at first. There are no outs in the inning, with a runner on first. This brings up
Jadabug Yokum, crowd favorite. Could not tell you her number, but
it looks like
12. Yeah, 12. Number 12, Jadabug Yokum. And the first pitch to her will be a strike, and the runner on first will take second. Throw not in time.
next pitch is in the dirt and back to the backstop. Toon takes third, rounds and looks. Catcher brings up the ball, back to the pitcher for a 1-1 count.
Last time that number 12 was up to bat, she walked and was, I believe, pinch ran for courtesy ran.
Courtesy ran. Batter is hit by a ball. She takes first base. That puts runners at the corners with 0 outs.
Bringing up number 30, Kaden Solsley. Kaden Solsley was injured at the beginning of the season. I don't really remember what happened. All I know is that it was a really bad sprained ankle.
Bye. Bye.
First pitch sounds like called a strike. Toon takes home on the throw back to the pitcher. Runner on first base also takes second. This brings the score to 9-8. Baxter Bolt's lead. Still 0 outs in this inning. These headphones are making my earrings stab me. Next pitch is a ball, but catcher blocks it. Time is called by the umpire so he can sweep off that plate. This fuzzy thing's tickling my mouth too. And my nose.
What's really fun is when you can only feel 50% of your chin. So then it's just touching your chin the whole time, but then it moves one time, and then you think that a bug just landed on you.
Next pitch, batter takes a swing at, it misses. Brings the count to 1-2. Now it's getting chilly. Now I'm with you. Ball is in the dirt. 2-2 the count. Shortstop and second both hold the runner on second.
Next pitch to Baxter's batter will be in the dirt for ball 3, making our count full.
Next pitch is also a ball. That brings ball 4 for this batter. Runners are now at second and first with 0 outs.
Bringing up number 35, Addison Bond.
First pitch is high for a ball. Next pitch is called a strike for a 1-1 count. Second base holds on the runner at second. Next pitch, the batter takes a crack at, fouls it off on the first base side. Count is 1-2. Corinna stopped talking again. The wind up. Pitch is in the dirt. Past the catcher to the backstop, and the runner on second and first both advance 1 base. Count is now 2-2.
I was thinking about how some people call goosebumps goose pimples.
I don't like that.
I don't either. It makes me uncomfortable.
Next pitch is a ball, making it full count.
Next pitch, breaking the full count. Oh, nope, it's a foul ball. Just kidding.
Batter swings the next pitch, knocks it down the third base line, and it goes foul. She continues to battle in this count.
I have goose pimples. Next pitch to Baxter's batter will be a ball.
Should be. There
Yep,
it is.
There it
yep.
is. Ball 4.
Runner takes first, and now the bases are juiced. There are no outs. And this brings up
Number 6, Hannah Banana Huffaker. That's no, the people call her that. Promise.
Hey, you can start giving everybody who comes up a nickname.
Yeah.
Okay. First ball is a strike, gets past the catcher. Runner on third takes home, and all the other runners advance. Not quite sure what happened. Do you see it?
I'm not sure if it was a bow or if she was trying to keep her balance, but I'm gonna call it a bow because that's what I hope it was.
Okay.
Score is 10-8 for the Baxter Bulls. There is no outs in the bottom of the fourth. Runners on second and third, and here comes the second pitch to Hannah Banana Huffaker. It is a ball in the dirt. The catcher will stay in front of it, keeping the runners from advancing any further.
Both runners are in scoring position, and if they do indeed score, that will be the end of the fourth inning.
And possibly the game. I'm not sure.
Next pitch is a strike. Batter, however, does not make contact. Brings the count to 2-1.
I spent all my money on popsicles. Did the never mind.
Next pitch is a strike. She makes contact, knocks it on the third base line. Third baseman bobbles it. So batter is safe at first. Runner at third scored, making the score 11-8.
Runner at second will stay at third, leaving the runners in the corners, bringing up number 32, Carly Cutler.
Ball in the dirt. It's ball number 1. Runner at first takes second. Catcher makes an attempt to throw out runner at third. However, she is unsuccessful, and now runners are at third and second. Next pitch is a ball. Bring this count to 2-0.
There is still no outs in the bottom of the fourth. The Bolts are 1 run away, runner on third, probably, from reaching the 4-run rule.
Batter makes contact, gets past the pitcher, fielded by the shortstop who throws out the runner at first. However, the runner at third scores, ending this inning. After 4 innings, the score is 12-8, Baxter Bolts. And that will be the ball game.
Thank you for listening. The final score of the JV game was 12-8 Baxter Bolts after 4 innings against the Dunkerton Raiders. If you want to catch us on the next broadcast, don't, because there won't be one, because I believe that the next game is an away game, and then the next game after that, I'm unsure. But anyway, there is a Facebook page called the Jimmy and Paz Show that I am pretty sure updates on broadcasting days. If it doesn't, I will tell them to, because I just told you guys that it does. And now we are done. Bye. Have a good life.